start there. Like, what is the pulse of the Arizona Cardinals fan base right now? How y'all feeling? What y'all talking about right now?
Ooh, October was a rough month. Just coming off a 5-game losing streak. That was definitely hard. Seeing, we're playing the NFC West where everybody's good. So dropping crucial games against the Titans, winnable games against the Colts, the Packers. All our games have been within one score. So we're there, but right now it's just luck hasn't been on our side. And I would say the pulse, we needed that game in Dallas. That was a big game. That was a coming out party. We're getting our players back. Garrett Williams is healthy. Walter Nolan showed out as expected. So it's been a little bit uplifting, but it's not going to get any easier. We got the Seahawks next, and then the Niners right after that. So it's going to be a true test these next 2 games.
Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm sure. Yeah. Go ahead,
my bad. He said coming out party against the Cowboys. That wasn't really a coming out party because most people are not even calling that a quality win. But hey, I'm Maserati Mob. Easy on it.
So you know what's crazy? They'll do that. They'll say, "Oh, Pickens, CD, they all good. That offense is really good. Lock down the offense. Oh, now it's the trash defense." So we play under the bright lights. We did what we did, but we'll just have to keep it rolling,
Yeah.
I was surprised that everyone runs through that Cowboys defense like a lady of the evening on a Friday night. Like everyone has their way with them and gets what they want. But y'all did pretty good. And as a CD Lamb fantasy owner and as a Javonte Williams fantasy owner who just needed 40 points that week, I was expecting I could get 40 out of the 2 of them. I was let down very bad. And props to the Cardinals. I'm a big Walter Nolan guy. He was one of my guys during this draft. This is the last draft that I was like, I want him in Green Bay. He is so good at, all around pass rusher, run defender. Like he was one of my favorite guys. I got videos out there talking about him, hyping him up. So glad to see he was able to come through for you guys. And, Harrison Jr., he had one of his better games, right? I think he had his career high in catches that game, 7 catches.
He's been real up and down this season. So it's good to see him kind of start getting his footing. I feel like having Jacoby Brissett throwing the ball a little bit, he'll be more on time, confidence. I'm expecting him to have a better second half of the season than what we saw the first half, for sure. And then another guy that I really want to highlight is Josh Sweat, man. He's one of the biggest steals that we got in the free agency, man. So he went crazy with 8 pressures, 2 sacks, 2.5 sacks. And Calais Campbell, Unk's still doing it, man.
Big dog.
So our D-line, I feel like we're getting there. We still got stuff to work out, but I feel slowly we're getting the right pieces together.
And I love the Calais Campbell step back when he gets the sack too. I love that he is so he is so damn big. I love that he's still giving it hell out there in the league so many years later. Get that man. That's gonna be he'll probably get a jacket. We think he's gonna get a jacket one day.
That's gonna be a tough one.
I don't know, but yeah, that's a tough one. The NFL is always different.
Not first ballot.
Yeah, not first ballot. I don't think so. But
well, you mentioned Jacoby Brissett. Obviously, Kyler Murray is on the IR now after everyone's like, oh, he's about to come back. So that caused some controversy and some stirring up. And there, as a fan of the Cardinals, I'm sure you've been a fan for a long time. What are y'all talking about with the quarterback situation? Because now it's in a weird spot. And now the future with Kyler Murray seems a little bit more cloudy than maybe it was to start the year. And we're seeing the small quarterback thing kind of, not having its best season this year right now. So where are you at as a fan with like Kyler Murray? I don't think Brissett's your guy long term. I don't think anyone's saying that. But like, what is happening at quarterback?
Kyler Murray is a very polarizing figure in Arizona right now. They're half the fan base, Kyler out by any means. Half the fan base are saying, they build around him. He's a scapegoat. This is what it is. As a fan, I feel like I'm very level-headed. I'll put the team first. We've done it for 7 years. It's time to move on, man. We haven't got anything out of it. been to the playoffs once in those 7 years. We've seen nice things from Kyler, but the offense just looks way better with Jacoby Brissett right now. I feel I have more confidence in the Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett at the helm. The passing per game has been going up. Third down conversions have been going up. The offense is fun to watch right now. And Jacoby Brissett, he's a bridge quarterback, so I know we will need a quarterback, but right now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it right now.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a little. I tell people all the time, Jacoby Brissett is Jacoby Brissett for a reason. I think he's only got maybe 2 or 3 more good games in him. Now I do agree with you. I never really thought Kyler was going to be a good NFL quarterback. Those small, short guys, and then now, granted, he's super athletic, super talented, but got a rocket at the arm. But then when you start hearing about all the rumors of he's not putting a lot of time in the classroom. He's not looking at a lot of film. All he wants to do is play video games. He's not this big leader in the locker room, which as a quarterback is a necessity no matter how old you are. But I'm with you. It's time to move on. It's just the only thing. That draft is not kind of looking like a franchise changer right now. So it's like, man, we paid him. Let's go and give him 1 more year because there's no franchise changer in this draft this year.
Well, that's what I was going to ask next. Like, if you could have your pickings of a quarterback, again, you mentioned Brissett's a bridge quarterback, but how much more tread does that bridge got on it before that bridge falls off and you're off that you're jumping off that bridge? Like, you got your eyes on anyone? Is the fan base talking about anyone? I'm sure mock season is already busy with it, but
yeah. I really like that man, Ty Simpson from University of Alabama. Watching him play, I feel like he can make good throws. He's an improviser as well, but when it's timing, he can put that ball on a string. I don't think we're going to be high enough to get Fernando Mendoza. I think he's going top 5. We're not going to be in that conversation. We're hoping, if Ty Simpson can fall a little bit, we can make a trade up. Hopefully we could trade Kyler for some leverage, get some picks in, like some mid-round picks, and maybe make a trade package to move up. But really like Ty Simpson right now, and Dante Moore from Oregon. He's looking pretty good too.
He's nice too. I mean, I was kind of thinking there's been a lot of talk that Simpson has moved up into the first quarterback in the draft. So hypothetically, let's say you're in a spot where maybe you do trade Kyler and maybe someone is going to take him and you guys are able to move up. And let's say you have your picking of Mendoza flying up. I don't think anyone was even talking about Mendoza getting drafted this year until this season has played out, which is crazy to think about. But if you had your pickings of both, would you still go Simpson?
If I could choose Mendoza or Simpson, I think I'd still go Simpson. I really like him. I really do like Mendoza's tape, though. He can throw that one too. He can throw that on the string.
That Indiana stuff is. I'm telling you, it's Maserati. It's a little fool's gold. But I'm with you. Whether y'all trade Kyler or not, I think y'all should still draft a quarterback. So even if you don't trade him, you put pressure on him, saying, "Hey, listen, bro, we drafted somebody in the first round, whether you with it or not. So you got to either get in the kitchen or get out." So I don't think you should even trade him. I think you should just draft somebody regardless. And you don't think y'all going to be at the top? Y'all about to lose maybe 4 more in a row now. Listen, I'm telling you, don't let that Dallas game get you too hype. Listen, I don't mean to do this to you.
We've been competitive in every game. Yep. We played the Colts. We played the Packers. We played quality teams. Well, they did get – they won, That's the base of the NFL. You are what your record says, but
my mom used to say the only thing that matters being close in is horseshoes. So we ain't playing horseshoes, but yeah,
I know. I'm
messing with you. I'm with you, all right.
Watching the games, I feel like we got something brewing, but right now, had a really unlucky stretch.
I mean, what if Kyler just saves you all the problems and he just returns to baseball and just says, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm going back to baseball.
We got to get some trade conversation out of this for dealing for this long. Yeah. But No, I think the Kyler Murray era is officially done. Putting him on IR kind of really just states
Kind
like,
of,
hey, we're protecting this image, we're protecting this draft stock. They don't want
yeah,
to say he's outright benched or anything. So
yeah,
uh,
that's true.
it's gonna be a crazy offseason for us.
It's gonna be really interesting, and the Kyler Murray trade thing is just tough when you look at that contract and the dead cap money and everything to come up. There's gonna have to be a team seriously committed to Kyler Murray to take on, or the Cardinals are just gonna have to eat just an ungodly amount of money that's gonna be hard to build around when you consider how, because he's got what, another 3 years, I think. But it's
Uh, his dead cap money goes down exponentially next year, so
okay.
we
Okay.
wouldn't be biting it way too much. Um, I think the biggest thing is his value. I don't think his value is going to be more than maybe a third. Maybe we can get lucky with a second,
Hey,
but
you
it's not
swing.
looking too.
You swing
Yeah,
for the fences. You hope for the best. I mean, I understand the pick at the time when you took him because of what he was doing in college was just insane. But I mean, let's put it all out there. Then you're in a really good division. The Seahawks don't seem like they're going backwards soon. The Rams, who knows? Because Stafford, who knows how much longer he's got, and once he's gone, like we'll see how that shakes out. They got McVay in talent; they'll be fine probably. The 49ers, they are just a skeleton, a broken skeleton up and down the field. But what is
I
it?
don't know how
What's it going to?
they're doing. I don't know how they do it, man. The
It seems
Niners,
unsustainable. Shanahan's
yeah,
coaching his ass off. That's how they're winning.
I
But
swear.
what does the Cardinals have to do now to like maybe get over the hump? Like if you're sitting there as the GM, what moves are you making and finessing to get to Cardinals in the spot where you are like considered a contender and like top of that division type of spot? What needs to happen?
I think the biggest thing right now is offensive line help, especially with the right tackle. The guy Jonah Williams that we employ is literally one of the worst people, one of the worst players I've ever seen.
Damn.
He's just he's bad. So I would say shoring up the right side of the offensive line, be something big that we'd have to address. Quarterback would be something to address. I'm confident that we can have Jacoby for like the first half of next season, but I know that eventually that we're gonna have to do something about that. Health has been a big factor, so hopefully the guys are getting healthy. We lost a lot of cornerback help and defensive line help, and then getting a linebacker that can really command the side of the field. That's pretty big, and then probably a wide receiver to help out more, like a fast burner, take the top off a team. That's kind of what I would do. So offensive line help.
So you saying y'all need everything?
Nah, offensive line help, wide receiver, linebacker, and quarterback.
What about Buddha replacement? He's got to be. Buddha's got not much tread left, huh?
You guys got to watch out for Adrian Taylor Demerson, Rabbit.
I love him.
Yeah, he is a good player.
He's gonna come up. He's gonna come up, man. He's fast. He plays well. He's like a little Buddha. So just watch out for him in the future. He's definitely gonna be starting soon. So
that's a good name drop. He was another guy like Walter Nolan that was very, very high on my Packers board of like, I want to see him in green and gold. Both of them, and you guys got both of them. So you guys got two guys that I would have loved to have on my football team. And Demerson really flew under that radar during the combine. And, but you flick on the tape and just watch him, which when I got to talking about him for like the Packers, like draft preview and stuff, I was watching a lot of his stuff and going through all the numbers, seeing what everyone was saying about him. I was all the way bought in. I was completely sold on having him on my team. And he was one of those guys I was like, shit, really wish we got him, but good luck to the Cardinals having him. That felt like a great pick at the time. And, especially with Buddha, being Buddha, he could injure himself out of a game at any point with how he plays. So I think y'all getting him was a great move.
Yeah, it's nice. He's learning from one of the best vets you can learn from, Buddha Baker. So I'm really confident that he could take that starting role within the next 1 or 2 years. So I'm not too worried about safety.
Nah. Well, Iman, you got anything else you want to shoot at them?
Hey, I always like to ask all these people because it's like Arizona. I don't think I've ever known an Arizona Cardinal fan. You got to give me your top 3 Arizona Cardinal players of all time. And I would not name Larry Fitzgerald because that one's always easy for somebody to say Larry Fitzgerald. And I don't know how long you've been a Cardinals fan because, see, I'm only a 2-year Baltimore Ravens fan. I used to be a diehard from the birth to now Dallas, but I'm just Baltimore 2 years, so I couldn't give nobody a list. I don't know how long you've been a fan.
Right.
But top 3, not named Larry Fitzgerald.
Top 3. Number 1, I gotta go Patrick Peterson for sure. He's the one that really made me love the game. Where it's like this dude was locked down. He was returning punts. That was fun era at the time. That was really good. Another one was Kurt.
Oh,
actually, I'll say
Warner era.
I'll say Carson. I say Carson Palmer, one of my favorites, just because watching him, he could throw that thing. He's putting up 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
he was
nice.
Yeah, it was just a rough 2015, but I'll say that. You got Larry, but other one I really liked watching. I really like watching DeAndre Hopkins for what he was, and then JJ Watt when they were both here. Those were fun.
I was gonna see if you were gonna say Anquan Bolden. I love Anquan Bolden.
I love Anquan. So I say that the thing with me is like the 2008. I was kind of a little young dude, so it's a blur. But like the 2015 era, I remember vividly, and then the 2021 when we went to the playoffs. Then I remember that vividly. But 2008 kind of wasn't like I remember it, but I don't remember it like that.
So that means I don't need to take it back to further, guys, because you're gonna probably not know what's going on, like Aeneas Williams and them. But I'm gonna.
I was gonna say Aeneas Williams, dog.
Yeah.
And Deerdorf, dog.
And I hated the Cardinals when Emmitt Smith went over there. I mean, this is what I'm saying. During the time I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm like super emotional. Like I'm all-star. I'm Jerry Jones pro. So when Emmitt went over there, I was mad at everybody. I was even mad at Arizona, and they didn't do anything. But I just was mad. Like, fuck, we lost our greatest player ever. Man, even though he was old, I just always loved Emmitt, Troy, and Irvin, and that run. I just loved them. So, yeah, I hated Arizona for a long time. But, yeah.
So I do run a podcast with one of my friends, Kelly Singh, and she was able to get Frank Sanders on, wide receiver for the Cardinals back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So him.
That's fire.
He just gave me the intricacies of just being in the NFL, how it works and everything. So it's cool.
Didn't Edgerrin James have a quick stint with them too?
Yeah, we did. We got all the old, we had Adrian Peterson. We had all the old running backs and shit.
That's right. You bring in running backs when they're old heads in the league.
Right over there. Yeah.
Run the rest of the tread off of them.
Yeah.
Run them till that tread is burning hot on the ground. All right. I mean, hey, you got anything else you want to shoot at us? You can obviously shout out your handle again, see where people can find you. If you got any closing thoughts on the Cardinals the rest of the season, feel free to just monologue it quick. Otherwise,
all right. Yeah, man. All I really gotta say is beat the Seahawks, man.
Oh,
border rival, man. We just gotta beat the Seahawks. But you can follow me at Maserati Marv. My handle is MHJ era _ It's great talking to you guys, man.
You already know, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you for coming.